Greetings everyone, Leanne here, welcome. I'm so grateful to be in your presence. We just finished the segment of the chakras, and now we're going to go into a topic that is really not often spoken about, but needs a little bit of attention, so to speak, and that is seasonal affective disorder. Now, although I know we're about to go into the spring, and in some places like where I reside in, I live in North Carolina, spring has arrived, and so it's warmer, and the time change has happened. But in places up north, they still have snow and may experience this even right now because we're early in the spring. So it's really important to talk about this because it does pertain to mental health and wellness. Well, while I'm not a psychotherapist or a medical doctor, I have personal experience with this, and I have done a lot of research in this area for my own personal use as well as to be of service to other people. So I hope that you find this information helpful. We're going to talk about what are the symptoms of seasonal affective disorder, also the signs for that, and who typically will experience this, and then some holistic solutions to help you on your path, and then also the 800 line to the suicide line, as well as the mental health hotline for those of you who may need it. So seasonal affective disorder is also known as SAD. It's considered the winter blues. It's also a mood disorder or a type of depression that relates to the changes of the season. And SAD begins around the same time and ends at the same time. If you're like most people with SAD, symptoms start around the fall and continue around the winter time, the winter months, which deplete your energy and make you feel kind of moody. These symptoms usually settle down during the spring and summer months. And sometimes some people get a rare form of SAD, and it's also called summer depression. And it starts in the late spring or early summer and ends in the fall. And SAD causes depression in the spring and early summer and settles down around the fall or winter months. So some signs or symptoms relating to SAD are anxiety, stress, lack of energy, your body feels really heavy, or you really lose interest in the things that you once enjoyed, or you have a low energy, or you feel like really sluggish. You can tend to sleep a little too much, or experience like carbohydrate cravings, or overeating, or weight gain. You have a difficulty concentrating, and feelings of loneliness, worthless, or guilty. Having thoughts of suicide. And then in the fall and winter times, these are very similar symptoms, but they are onset within the winter months, and they're called the winter depression. These symptoms are you oversleep, your appetite changes, especially a craving for high carbohydrates, weight gain, tiredness, low energy. And then in the springtime and summer, these are also called, like I said, these are the summer onset of seasonal affective disorder, and that's called summer depression. And these symptoms are insomnia, you have trouble sleeping, you have a poor appetite, weight loss. There's this place of feeling agitated or anxious, and you have increased irritability. So who's at risk for this seasonal affective disorder? So usually it's most common in young people or women, and also those who have mood disorder such as major depression disorder or bipolar. For those who have relatives with mental health conditions such as depression and schizophrenia, or they live in a high altitude further up north of the equator, which is like in Alaska or New England, or you live in a cloudy region, which is England. So people with seasonal affective disorder may also have other mental conditions such as anxiety disorder, attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, eating disorder, and panic disorder. So some holistic solutions to ease SAD, in which I have found very helpful for myself. One is light therapy, very awesome. Exercise, a substantial amount of vitamin D, a healthy diet, talk therapy, and also adaptogen plants. Now, adaptogen plants help to improve the body's response to stress. And one of my favorite plants that I use during this time when seasonal affective disorder starts to creep up with me is ashwagandha. I'm actually taking ashwagandha right now, or I'll do ceremony with rhodiola rosea. Those two plants will help improve your stress response, lift your mood, and improve mental and your athletic performance or your energy. And then there's uplifting nervanes such as mimosa tree and St. John's wort, which helps relax and soothe the body. They are what you would call like the bright spot of the plant medicine world. They literally help bring in the sunshine, and I would highly recommend that you look up nervanes. So these plants will help calm the body, soothe it, calm the mind, and support the rest, supports rest, and also helps with the nervous system. Please, please, please be sure to consult with a physician when integrating plant medicine. As I'm not, again, a doctor, I'm a medicine woman, but I'm not a doctor, and I have experience with plant medicine work. However, and I have studied plant medicine for many years. Do your research, check for allergies, and make sure that you're not taking plant medicine with medications that are contradicting to your body. So if you or someone you know is experiencing seasonal affective disorder, please start making healthy choices with your diet, exercise, integrate vitamin D, use omega fatty acids such as DHA and fish oil. Consider exploring plant medicine to support your mood, and if you need guidance, seek advice from an herbalist. If you're experiencing SAD symptoms, they become too much, seek professional help. If you or someone you know is in distress or thinking about hurting themselves, call this number below, the National Suicide Prevention Hotline, or you can also text them. It is very important that you do seek help because help is available. I experienced SAD years and years ago and did not know that that was what that was. And it would happen, and because I had other experiences of other trauma experiences, I couldn't understand if it was depression or if it was seasonal affective disorder. And I did seek help. And it turned out to be seasonal affective disorder. And so the tips that or solutions that I gave you are some of the things that I did that really have helped me throughout my journey, especially with plant medicine work, and also working with my own spiritual practice has helped me along the way with helping with SAD. Again, I hope you found this video helpful. If you don't know where to look, if this hotline is not something that you want to reach out to, please reach out to me and I will help you find some other solution. This is a serious matter, even though the seasons are about to change. You know, there is relief. My biggest suggestion to all of you is to start with your healthy eating and get some help if you need that. So again, I hope you found this video helpful. Sending you all lots of love and thank you for watching. Bye for now, Sacred Wild Woman.